In this video, let's talk about the Grayscale shocking analysis on Bitcoin oracles that will point to massive gains for Bitcoin. But first, let's check out the Bitcoin chart, okay? What it will do next, okay? So right now, BTC is here at around $28,100, okay? So this is on the 1 hour time frame, okay? So Bitcoin just broke this 1 hour resistance, okay? Bitcoin just broke that resistance and it's more probably going to 28,760, okay? So this support at this resistance at 28,760, okay? So if you see from here, Bitcoin can go up, okay? So but only if it breaks this key support at 28,760, okay? Only once it breaks this key resistance at 28,760, we can say that it's more probably going to 28k and above, okay? But if then it doesn't break, it's going down from here, okay? So that's the two things it can go, okay? So right now, if it breaks this 27,750, right? All the altcoins also too will break, right? When it breaks this support, okay? So we need to check on that also, okay? So now let's check on the next chart, okay? So you'll know, right? When it breaks 28,760, we can say that it will go to 28,000. The Bitcoin will go to $32,000, okay? $32,000, okay? So now let's check on the next chart, okay? So more probably here it's more probably going down unless it breaks 28,760, okay? But till then we can say it will break this 27,750, okay? So now and go straight to 26,780, okay? So now let's talk about the next chart to see what they can do so we can long or short, okay? So right now you can see this, okay? So right now here is the Ethereum chart, okay? So Ethereum chart also, as yesterday I said, that you can put a short once it breaks, makes a resistance, okay? So right now it broke this key support, it broke this 1847, it broke this key support, and now it broke this resistance. So now we don't put short, okay? So we just wait and watch, okay? We just wait and watch. If it comes like that, we can short it at the second one, okay? At here, wait, I'll show you exactly, which I'll zoom it closely and show you. If it does this, it does a fake of breaking. It does a fake of breaking this, it'll go like that, it'll come here, okay? Then the next one over here, we can short at this one, okay? At, you can say, a higher high, and then a higher low. If it gives, we'll short here, okay? Only if it does that, then only you can short, okay? But till then BTC looks bullish, okay? So if BTC breaks that 28,760, we are going up. But if Bitcoin breaks this support at 27,750, right, then this is surely to take a good short entry right here, okay, for Ethereum chart, okay? So now, and you all know your long position for Ethereum is only when it breaks this key resistance at 1960, okay? Once it breaks, makes support, we enter all our spot buys, okay, on Ethereum, okay? Once it breaks only this resistance at 1960, okay? So now let's talk about the next chart, which is your avax chart, okay? So for avax chart also, it didn't break this big support at around $16.38, so we just wait and watch, okay? So till now it's just supporting this resistance, you can see right here, night broke. Let's see what BTC does. Till now we have to just watch, but only if Bitcoin breaks that 28,760, then this too will break this, avax will break this support at $18.06, make support, then Bitcoin is going to 32, avax is also giving that big gain. But if Bitcoin breaks the 27,750 support, right, then avax is going to break its own support at $16.38. Once it breaks, makes it as a resistance, we enter short and we put our take profits right here at $14.26, okay? Now let's talk about the next chart, which is your Solana chart, okay? So for Solana chart also yesterday, okay? So yesterday I told you that if it breaks this support, we put a resistance, right? Here's behaving as a resistance, okay? So here's behaving resistance. So if you all took a short right here, we have to just wait for the resistance which it touched, and nice breaking, so we cannot enter a short, we have to just wait, okay? But if Bitcoin breaks that, that 27,750 support, y'all can also, if y'all didn't enter, you all don't need to put a short, but y'all can enter it from this this here, this support. Now you can put your take profits right here. Okay, so you can put your entry right here at $21.29. If it only breaks, makes a resistance, and then your take profits right here $19.88. Okay, so right now it can do the same thing. If you want to enter here, you can enter. Okay, not like that. It can do the same thing. How I told you of Ethereum, can go like that. Then again, then here, right here, you can short it at once it makes this as a lower high. Okay, you can short it here also, and you can ride it all the way down. You can ride it till here, but it's a small gains. So now let's talk about the next chart, which is your dot chart. Okay, so for a dot chart also, see a dot chart exactly. See, it broke this support at $5.78. If Bitcoin breaks that 27,750, then this too will go down. Okay, this too from here it will touch and it will go down. Okay, but if Bitcoin breaks that 28,750, right, 28,750, we also need to put our big longs on dot. Once it breaks this $6.19, makes a support, we need to enter all our longs. Okay, so right now it's shorting, right, because Bitcoin is more probably going to break that 27,750 support. So then you can put your short position right here. When it breaks, here's the exact time you can put your stop loss right here above. And you know, if the dot chart does the same way as Ethereum does, like that, it does acting or breaking and makes a lower low, we attack here. Okay, I got it right. Okay, so that's for a dot chart. We put right now it's not doing that. Okay, you can see it on a smaller time frame. Let's see if it's doing that. Okay, so right now it's here. So if it does that, then we can wait till it gives a low, and then we can attack the short position. Okay, so this is your dot chart, and once you'll enter your short right here, you can put your take profits at around $5.25. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your Cardano chart. Okay, so for Cardano chart also, it didn't break, but if Bitcoin breaks 27,750 support, this too will go down. It will go down, makes the resistance, we enter short, and then we ride it all the way till 0.35 cents. But if Bitcoin breaks the 28,750 resistance, right, this too, ADA2 will break its own resistance at around 0.41 cents, make support, we enter all our long entries right here. Okay, so that's for your ADA chart. Okay, so now let's talk about the next chart, which is your algo run. Okay, so algo run, you all know that we don't need to short, we just need to, if you all want to buy, you can buy algo run, because this is the lowest it has gone to 0.16 cents, so it will be a good opportunity buying at this support. Okay, right now it's falling down. Okay, so now let's talk about your next one, which is your near chart. Okay, so for a near chart also, so for a near chart, the same thing as Ethereum. Okay, so now it broke this support at $1.89. If Bitcoin breaks the 27,750 support, this too is going down, so you can enter a short right here. See, right now what it's doing, it's doing the same thing. If I show on 30-minute chart, as avax, sorry, as Ethereum. Okay, so it's going up here, and then it'll give a small support here, then small higher low, and we can attack here short position. Okay, so you all need to watch your near chart also properly to short it. Okay, so here it is. Let's go full screen. Okay, so now once you take your short position right here, you ride it all the way till $1.72. Okay, but that's only if Bitcoin break the 27,750. This too will go down straight here. Okay, but if Bitcoin breaks that resistance of 28,750, right, then it will break its own resistance, which is near $2.03. Then we put all our breaks it, make support, put our all buying positions on near. Okay, so till now it's not showing bullish, so you'll know that. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your phantom chart. Okay, so for your phantom chart also, the phantom chart is right here. Once phantom breaks 0.40 cents, when Bitcoin will break its 27,750 support, once it breaks resistance, we attack and put a short also. Okay, and put a short entry right here. Once it makes a resistance, and we put a take profits around 0.33 cents. Okay, but if Bitcoin breaks that resistance of 28,750, Phantom will break its own resistance, which is here at 0.44 cents, make support, we enter all our long buys. Okay, so now let's check into some crypto trends. Okay, so yesterday if you all shorted render now, that's good because even I was there with you all shorting. Okay, so right now I shorted as we told yesterday, if you short from here, so once it breaks this, it broke this, and then we took our take profits right here at $2.09. Okay, so made a good gain. Okay, so now we just wait and watch again where it goes, if we have to reshort or no. Okay, so but your crypto trends, there's nothing in trends right now, only there is, let's see, INJ also, if we can short. Let's see, INJ, let's make it here, sorry. Yeah, let's see, INJ. Okay, yeah, INJ, injective protocol. Okay, so right now injective protocol is breaking this support. Okay, so we just wait and watch. We're just resisting this line right here. We just need to wait and watch. Okay, once again, here you can see this, right? This is the resistance that it was this is the resistance that is keep supporting. Okay, so right now if it breaks this key support, but you all don't have to, but once it breaks this, but let's check. Okay, so you all know that once it breaks, makes this a resistance, we attack only that time. Okay, and we can put a take profit, but it's a small one. Okay, $7.20. So you don't need to attack, but let's see what it does next. Okay, so don't attack this because it's so small. Okay, you can attack on the other large cap coins. Okay, on Neo, then yes, then you'll see now the previous one. Okay, so now let's talk about your crypto news, which most of y'all are coming. Okay, so the first news, okay, on Bitcoin. The first news, Bitcoin drops below 28K. JP Morgan takes over embattled First Republic Bank. As you all know, the Republic Bank, right, is on a tear, if you all know the news. So right now that JP Morgan wins the auction of the First Republic Bank's asset. Okay, so right now the main thing that all the crypto people will be watching is this. Okay, so they are waiting for the FOMC meeting, which will begin on this Tuesday, which will either, if it boosts the interest rate, it will be bad, right? But if it decreases the rate, the crypto market is going to pump. So that's all we need to see on Tuesday. If it boosts the interest rate, we need to stay away and short everything. If it decreases the interest rate hikes, let's see what it will do. If it decreases, then we have to long, right? And Bitcoin will more probably break the 28,750 resistance, right? Okay, so now let's talk about the next news, which is your liquid staking solution now have more TVL than DEXs. Okay, so this is the first time that liquid staking has more total volume locked on the platform than DEXs, because previously we see right now Lido is a liquid staking. It has around 11.56 billion in TVL locked on Lido. As you all know, they can stake and they can use that token also, staked liquid token, and they can use that. Okay, and if you see the DEXs here, the DEXs of Curve, which is the fourth largest, it has 4.83 billion. Okay, so that's the liquid staking has more TVL. Okay, so now let's talk about the next news. Sotheby auction house launches on-chain secondary NFT marketplace. Okay, so this Sotheby, as you all know, that these guys sell 1 million, 11 million. They sold the crypto punks also, right, for $5 million. So right now they're creating a NFT platform, which here is the Twitter. If I want, I can follow this. And here's the NFT platform. Okay, so it's not bad, right? But these NFT arts, right, they sell for millions of dollars, right? So they're kind of getting that volume. Everything is there, royalties, everything, the same features as normal NFTs. Only the thing is, this would be like a prestige NFT, right? On Sotheby's metaverse, on their NFT marketplace. Okay, so now let's talk about the next news. Russia deflies sanction with crypto cross-border transaction. Okay, so right now Russia, they are using cryptocurrency to bypass the sanction of US by using cross-border transaction. Okay, So that's the only way that they can avoid sanction from US, because crypto is world. It's like for one, they can use from other. They they don't need to be in on. They don't need to have the US currency, right? They can use another currency by using crypto. So that's how they are avoiding sanction. But the second news is breaking breaking. Okay, so Poloniex exchange. Okay, Poloniex exchange pays 10.6 million to settle charges with US Treasury. Okay, so Poloniex is an exchange in Boston. Okay, so Poloniex is an exchange in Boston, and they are paying 7.6 million to settle the US Treasury. Okay, because in 2014 and 2019, countries such as Iran, Cuba, Sudan for avoiding sanction. Okay, and right now Russia, if you see this news, they're trying to avoid sanction too. Okay, so this exchange had to pay 7.5 million to settle those charges because they didn't have a sanction compliance program on their exchange. Okay, so the same thing will happen to Russia also. They're also avoiding sanction, right? So let's talk about the next news, which is the layer 2. Starknet unveils major performance and enhancement goal for 2023. As you all know, Starknet, they have not released their token. Okay, so what they have planned for this of goals for 2023 is Starknet aims to achieve at least 10 times Ethereum's throughput. Okay, at the 10th of the cost. Okay, so they are trying to have a good transaction per second and 10 times more than Ethereum, and their cost also should be 10 times lesser than Ethereum. Okay, so right now if you see the L2 fees, which is here, L2 fees info. Okay, so right now you'll see that Starknet is 0.10 to ETH is 0.59 cents, and the gas fees swap tokens is 1.48 $1.48. Okay, so they are trying to going to reduce it so even more further, maybe 20 cents or 10 cents. Let's see what they do. Okay, the coming in this year. Okay, so Solana, the next news, Solana Phantom launches multi-chain wallet. Okay, so as you all know, Solana is a native wallet of Solana. Phantom is a native wallet on Solana. So right now they are going to other chains like Ethereum. So all the EVM chain they'll even able to get, right? So kind of a multi-chain wallet they did it, which Phantom right now has 3 million of users on the Phantom wallet. They'll also able to use other chains like Ethereum, Polygon, then the L2, which is Polygon, then other also L2s. Okay, so now let's talk about your next news. Blur introduces NFT perpetual lending. Okay, so Blur, the NFT marketplace, they launched Blend Perpetual. Okay, so it's the perpetual is all about NFTs. Okay, the same way as DYDX, then GMX, they have for the tokens, right? Perpetual, but Blur has perpetual on NFTs. Okay, kind of a good thing for NFTs also, where they can borrow and lend the NFTs. Okay, so the next news is Grayscale says Bitcoin oracles are positive for BTC these two ways. Okay, so right now Grayscale is saying Bitcoin Ordinals is a Bit good thing for Bitcoin, as it renews developer enthusiasm on Bitcoin. It increases the mining fees. Okay, so here is the it increases the mining fees, which is overall also, and because of the increasing of mining fees, it potentially indicates price increase also of Bitcoin. So there's more improvement also in Bitcoin, and the price also will go to a massive gains, right? So that's kind of a good thing for Bitcoin. As you know, Stacks is doing the Bitcoin Oracle. Okay, so here's how it works. Okay, so this is like a short form how it works. Okay, so here's the Bitcoin block. Here's the header of the Bitcoin transaction, the header and the transaction data. Okay, from one Bitcoin block. So here's what Stacks and all does. Okay, so they witness this data and they do their numerical Satoshi ordinals. Okay, so while taking this data, it's like a layer 2 on like a layer 2 on Bitcoin. So they take that data and they build ordinals. Okay, so this is kind of a bullish news, as it makes the developers and the blockchain also, it makes it more ecosystem like. it. But as the people who are against this Bitcoin ordinals, right, they're saying that it will plot the blockchain of Bitcoin. So this is kind of a bullish news, as you all know, right? The second news also. See, the second news on Bitcoin ordinals, right? As because of them, one ordinal, like it's an NFT on Bitcoin, it sold for 2.5 million, okay? And right now the volume on Bitcoin, right? It's the highest for around 6 years. This is the in 6 years it has never gone so high. The volume having 396,000 in volume on transaction of volume on Bitcoin. Okay, so you'll see the Bitcoin ordinance is pumping the price of Bitcoin, and that's kind of a bullish news for the people who are waiting to buy as a asset for it increases the price, right? So that's the news on Bitcoin ordinals. Okay, so now let's talk about your next news. MicroStrategy Bitcoin conviction strong as it returns to profit in Q1. Okay, so right now MicroStrategy the company, they plan to also they have around the money that they made on Q1, the profit is 94 million. Okay, so they have to also pay 179 million on loan that they took to buy Bitcoin. Okay, so they'll pay that loan, and they're also creating, they plan to develop Bitcoin layer 2 lightning network services fully for corporations. Okay, so that's what they're doing. So that's it for this news. If you like content like this, just give it a like, hit the subscribe button, ping the notification bell on so you don't miss content like this and you're early to watch. Okay, so peace out, crypto fam.